There is a hidden history that's been deliberately obfuscated from the peoples of the world, and that's why I am on the trail of a Nephilim. All this week, we're going to be presenting in very short segments an interview I did with Wayne and Kat, husband and wife. They live in the middle of nowhere on 40 acres. Their nearest neighbor is like 1.5 miles away. They have had encounters with Sasquatch. And the reason why I'm doing this is I will be at the Hocking Hills Bigfoot Festival in Ohio on Friday. I'm the keynote speaker. I'm speaking in the evening. I believe it's at 5:30 or 7:30. I'm not sure which. But if you go to Hocking Hills Bigfoot, you will see the schedule, and yours truly is there. Peggy, of course, my wife will be there with me. We'll be selling all of our books and DVDs. Hope to meet a lot of you who are in the area. Please come out. It's always great to meet folks and get a face with an email. But I will be speaking on Bigfoot, and so the rest of the week we're going to be talking about GLAD and other Bigfoot encounters that Wayne and Kat have had together. You'll find this absolutely intriguing. And you know what? I'm a student of body language, and so I watch them like a hawk. They're telling the truth. You can think whatever you want to, but these folks are telling the truth. They've had an encounter, and I believe not only is Bigfoot real, there are good and bad ones. Are they descendants of a Nephilim? Very possibly. I'm still kind of weighing in on all the evidence. Anyway, we'll see you on the other side and we'll get into that. But first, a word from our sponsor. Hey folks, how about this? Noble Gold, one of the sponsors of our show, has just been picked by Consumer Affairs, the rating agency, as the overall #1 gold IRA company in the United States. How about them apples? Talk to the team today if you're thinking about precious metals. And if you're quick, they're giving away an incredible 1/10 of an ounce American Eagle gold-proof coin with every qualifying IRA or 401k rollover. Folks, you can't go wrong with Noble Gold. Call the team now, 877-646-5347. That's 876-646-5347. Or to find out more, please visit noblegoldinvestments.com. Once again, noblegoldinvestments.com. We'll be running this all week long right here, and I hope to see you in Hocking Hills. We're on a plane on Thursday, very early in the morning, so all of this is a pre-record, but we're carving it up into 4 different segments. I think you'll find it fascinating. Here's the interview.
At first, I was thinking that they was descendants of Enoch, but as both digging and research over into the book, in that book, I got to looking and seeing that they're actually is what God had called them to be over in Enoch 10. They're guardians. And there is some bad ones. There is some bad ones.
Yes, that was my next question.
Those are the Nephilim. Yeah, those are the Nephilim.
Yeah, the Nephilim, they had taken them and like to call it the dog face, which is in the Indian, they call it the Gugwi, the face eater. There's your bad ones. There's another one called the Janoskwa. This more along up around in the Canadian, but I have heard some of them in North, United States itself, and even down into the Appalachian Mountains, because they run that chain of Appalachian Mountains all the way up, plumb in down from the south and all the way up into the north. They run, that's a highway for them. And the ones like the 1s and the 2s, they are the good ones that actually has been looking after me. Pretty much I found out all my life. It protected me from a lot of things. I've had one incident. I was where I was living at the time. I was going through some hard times. I was living in my Jeep. I was actually 20 yards from these people. I call them people because they are people. They have faces. Yeah, they're a little different. They have hair. Their bone structure's different. Their teeth are straight. They have 5 fingers, not 6. And they have told me about those. And yes, they can speak English, but it's kind of hard. You have to get them to slow down a little bit. but they can speak English. They understand English. They told me that they had taken care of one that had came in that other time. And that one time that it was, I heard 3 tree knots hard. And then it was silent. And then I heard 5 immediate. Bam, 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 bam. Just quick. And then from that point on, I was in a dead listen, and I'm hearing different ones getting into locations of sentries coming in because there's something that's not supposed to be there is coming in. They come in and they all get to whistling, and the last one came in. He sounded like a crow. He goes, ha! And immediately, when all my wind is down and didn't feel any, I didn't feel any, I felt danger, but I know that they wasn't going to harm me. I had happened to look over, and I nodded, and when he did, he stood up and did this and got back down and got into position and guarded me and the rest of the family that was just only 20 yards from me.
You know, folks, Bigfoot is real, in my opinion. Sasquatch is real. Native Americans have known about them for years. Are they descendants of a Nephilim? Very possible. Are they some sort of a skunk ape or a primate, an unknown primate in America? Very possibly. We don't know. So the jury is still out, and I'll be presenting both sides of evidence of what I believe are real pictures of this so-called creature. It's got an elongated skull, which we've seen right behind me. So something's going on here, and we're not going to get to the bottom of it anytime soon, but I do find it fascinating. So Monday, we're on the trail of a Nephilim in Ohio. We might be bringing you special footage of that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You got a team of people coming in. Our film crew is coming in to film, and we'll be filming at several sites. I think you'll find that interesting. And we might be giving you little snippets of that next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'm basically out in the field for about 10 days. Thanks so much for watching On the Trail of a Nephilim. Remember, you can download all of our series 1 through 7 by going to streaming.lamarzulli.net, streaming.lamarzulli.net. Thanks so much for watching.